Kristen, is it true that your 6-year-old leaves you like nasty notes around your house?
Yeah.
Notes?
Oh, sure. I think Dad had said, no, we're not going to ice cream, which was why I was allowed in. But no, it's 7 o'clock in the evening. We're not going to get ice cream right now. And then she decided, she was like, well, I'm just going to starve myself to death.
So is it true, though, that your 3-year-old calls you treat mom?
Treat mom, yes, because I guess I give him a lot of treats. He also calls me trash mom, too, because I take all his trash.
That's different sounding.
I'm both. I'm treat mom and trash mom.
Trash mom is a whole different story. So wait, I was told that this was your first trip away from your kids in a year.
Yeah.
Is that, how are you?
The week before I go, I have crazy migraines, and I mean, it's like, it's really, really hard, and then all of a sudden, I'm gone. I'm sitting on the plane, and I have 6 uninterrupted hours to crochet. And like,
or just do nothing.
Or all the things I want to do all the time that I never do. I watched Ocean's 11.
Yeah.
I listened to Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah, good taste, good taste.
Yeah, I know.
No, that's awesome. I was gonna say, I have that dread. It is anticipatory, because you're like, oh my God, something's gonna happen to them. I'm not gonna be here.
Well,
like, I start dreading everything, and then I get on the plane, and I'm like, this is amazing.
It is, and it's sad. I'm heartbroken. Like, you know, we shouldn't have guilt when we finally have time for ourselves. And I had a margarita.
Yeah, you
at
did.
Like, I don't know, 1.
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock
PM.
somewhere.
Exactly.
There's
and
a
it
song.
Was great.
So we were talking about your kids. So what do they think of your TikTok dance moves?
Basically, they think I'm the worst. And I'm just like, can I just remind you that I'm honey? I'm honey.
Exactly.
Yes.
Did you see the movie?
I mean, ladies? And they're just like, Mom, but when
Look
you
at that
do
booty.
it.
Look at that hip. I have to say, they had to think this was pretty cool because you got Zac Efron in one of your TikTok videos. So I want to show this video real quick. So they had to have thought this was amazing, that you got him in. Did they think you were cool?
They were like, is he coming over? Like, how did you get him to do this? Like, does he think you're a stalker? Like, they were so confused about how it happened. And I was like, I did a job with him in Dubai. Yeah. And by the way, he did a video with me.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what are we even talking about?
It's so funny because my kids will be like, you know this person? I'm like, yeah, but they know me too. Yeah. I'm like, wait, what? And like, our kids don't care.
They have no idea.
Literally, my kids the other day, they were fighting over something, because they do that thing where there's a little different, like they know that if we go to a store, I prep them. I say, we're going in this store and you're not getting anything. We're doing something for somebody else or whatever. Or I prep them and say, hey, if y'all want to grab something like little, you can get one little thing or something. But I am big on prepping them, because if you don't, that's when the nightmare happens. Yeah. And also, they were fighting the other day over something, and they were so entitled. I'm like, y'all have so many toys. And so I took that toy straight to the trash.
That's what I'm talking about.
I was like, I'm sorry, since neither one of you knows how to share it, we will give it to the garbage. I was like, and it's gone.
Until they go in the garbage and get it out.
Oh, they won't go in the garbage. They hate that I make them take the trash out.
Oh, no. Joshua has pulled out many toys from the garbage.
Oh, really?
I threw his iPad away one day.
Oh,
I went and got that out. But I had to teach him a lesson. He was crying. He was like, oh my God. As soon as he went to bed, I was like, don't let me forget that iPad.
Well, last time you were here, you announced that you were having a boy, so congrats. So it was a rocky birth, right? It ended up being...
Well, he was breached, so he was sideways, and then we had to do a C-section, and I was just like, oh, I wasn't ready for this. And he came out with some breathing problems, but after like 5, so I met him over FaceTime, but after 5 days, we got to take him home, and he's so healthy and happy now, but it was a
that skin-to-skin time?
I didn't get it. I didn't get it for the first like 2 days.
Oh, I will cry right now.
Yeah, so I was like, it was really hard, and I was like,
oh my God, emotionally,
I only got to see him over FaceTime, and I was like, I mean, I guess, thank God I have an iPhone or something, but like.
Yeah, we are magical.
We're amazing.
We make humans. That's amazing.
We make islands.
Like,
amazing.
We have central nervous system. Like, that's incredible. And brains, and like, we're like, I don't know.
And you
I feel
truly,
like it's cool.
I mean, for me, I'm already like, let's go again. Like, let's make more.
I love that.
Even like, no matter how like scary the birth was or anything, I'm like, 5 more at least.
Oh, well, you're such a big family, and y'all are so tight. That's why. You've had another baby this year. You were just talking about. So I'm a mom as well and work as well. And that's a hard thing to balance. Are you finding that hard?
I mean, last night I was up a good 4 times in the night, you know?
Oh my God, are you sleep
waiting.
training?
Do I put the passy in? Do I not?
Oh, did you sleep train? Are you doing sleep training?
We're in the midst of it.
Oh, you're
yeah.
in hell.
Yeah, I am. But
Yeah.
my friend taught me a trick to just put like 20 passies around them. So they just go like this and they find one.
So is it true though that your 3-year-old calls you treat mom?
Treat mom, yes, because I guess I give him a lot of treats. And he also calls me trash mom too because I take all his trash.
That's different sounding.
I'm both. I'm treat mom and trash mom.
Trash mom is a whole different story.
I know. It's literally like, here, I'm done.
I love
That's
it.
why he calls me trash mom.
Oh, I love. Oh, yeah. I've
Because
started
when he's
implementing my
done,
kids. I'm like, oh, look at those legs you have. You can walk it on over yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
5 and 7. Mine are a little older, but yeah. I heard that Hilary Duff, did she host like an entertainment play date? Like, what happened with your kids? What happened?
Well, Hilary is a close friend, and she has a daughter who is 6 weeks younger than Gus, and she's like super mom. She has 3 kids, but she decided to start hosting this music class at her house, and there's lots of other new moms in our group, Megan Trainor and Ashley Tisdale, so it kind of became like a bit of a thing, but there's lots of other people that have lots of other jobs in this class, but it's so much fun.
Yeah.
Like, I think in this time of COVID and, you know, having a kid in the midst of a pandemic, like finding community to lean on
100%.
and be able to like have your kids sort of start to grow up together, but also like.
And have those pods where your kids can play with other kids.
For sure.
Yeah,
It's so essential. So I'm really grateful that Hilary has done us all this giant favor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot to host something
is.
like that.
For sure.
That's
Opening
like,
up your home.
especially a mom of 3. Get it, Hilary Duff.
I know.
So, Kristen, is it true that your 6-year-old leaves you like nasty notes around your house? Like mean notes?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Doesn't
Because
every
my
6-year-old
7-year-old
leave them threatening notes?
No, my 7-year-old will leave notes, but they're always like hearts and like us together. No,
but I mean, sometimes she will do that. Like sometimes it'll be like, and I love you, but most times it's about what stuff is hers and what not to touch. Yeah, this one that you're looking at says, don't disturb, Delta is starving to death, only mom can come in. So this was over, I think, an ice cream trip that I was like, no, it's 7 o'clock in the evening, we're not going to get ice cream right now. And then she decided, she was like, well, I'm just gonna starve myself to death. This one says, Delta's cookie, don't eat it or else, ... She's learning punctuation. But look at the size of the cookie. There was 1 bite left.
I kind of love and appreciate and respect the fact that she's setting boundaries at a young age.
I'm raising very strong women.
Okay, yeah. You had a home birth for your second baby, right?
For Banks, yeah, and for May.
And so for your second and third.
Yes.
And why'd you want to do home birth? Because it kind of terrifies me. Because I had complications, so you never know when you're going to have complications.
Yeah, you know what was really cool about the home birth, Kelly, is like, you know, you're bringing a baby into the world. That's some of the hardest work anybody can do.
Amen.
And they don't let you have like water in the hospital or food or snacks. And you're about to like work the hardest you've ever worked to like push a baby out.
So at home you get all
that. I had sugarfish in bed. I had a glass of rosé
You had
afterward.
sushi.
I had sushi in my bed with my baby and a glass of rosé that I actually was like clawing at the bit to have, and then I took a sip afterwards and I was like, it's not doing it for me. One of my favorite memories was like Luca decided to sing May Happy Birthday. And I was like, I've never heard of anyone singing Happy Birthday on a first like entering date, but he was like, we should sing her happy birthday. And I was like,
I think that's so precious. but has like being a mother, like caretaker for a child, like in real life, did that help you out at all in the role?
Oh God, yes. I think the question of what is a parent is really important to me because we have a narrative that says, well, when a man and a woman get together and the sperm and the egg, you know, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then you have the rest of the world where there are adoptions and through foster care and all. I mean, my family, if it wasn't for adoption and foster care, I wouldn't have my family.
Yeah.
So there are millions upon millions of babies and children on this planet that have no one to love. That have no one to let them know that they're the most amazing thing when they walk in the room. There are millions upon millions of adults that wish they could be a parent.
Yeah.
And society is going, well, if you're gay or if you're single or if I'm like, love is love, you know?
Yeah.
And if we stop defining that narrative as just one avenue, the amazing impact would be love and families and health and mental health and
connection.